He called himself Dunce, but the world saw a rebel, a raw, unapologetic voice emerging from the heart of Montego Bay's Barrett Town, one of Jamaica's most troubled communities. From a young age, Tivil Dixon, better known as Jamal Dunce Man, was immersed in the gritty realities of street life, violence, poverty, and survival. In 2023, Jamal rebranded himself with a bold new identity, blending trap music's hard-hitting beats with dancehall's fiery energy, creating a sound that instantly connected with Jamaica's youth and diaspora worldwide. His viral hits like Time and One Chop quickly racked up millions of views, spotlighting his unique style and streetwise storytelling. But alongside the rise came darker whispers, allegations of involvement in cyber scams and connections to the notorious Dunce Gang based in Barrett Town, accused by police of extortion and local shootings. In early 2025, a police raid led to his arrest, shaking the dancehall community. Who exactly is Jamal Dunce Man? Is he a misunderstood artist fighting to rise above his environment, or a controversial figure caught in the crossfire of crime and fame? This is the untold story of the viral trap dancehall rebel. Jamal Dunce Man, whose real name is Tivil Dixon, was born on November 23, 1986, in Barrett Town, a tight-knit community just outside Montego Bay in St. James Parish, Jamaica. Growing up in Barrett Town, Jamal experienced the harsh realities of inner-city life, marked by poverty, gang presence, and limited opportunities. These early struggles would shape his gritty outlook and raw lyrical content. He attended Irwin High School but struggled academically, a fact he later flipped into his dunce persona. From early on, Jamal was drawn to the raw sound of American trap music and the unfiltered energy of 2000s dancehall. He began recording music independently as early as 2004, but with little support and no industry ties, his voice was largely ignored. In 2023, everything changed. Jamal rebranded as Jamal, aka One Dunce Man. With a new name, a darker aesthetic, and street-heavy lyrics, he began his second act, not as a polished performer, but as a defiant truth-teller. To the average person, dunce means ignorance. But for Jamal, it was a rebellious declaration. He wasn't mocking the system, he was exposing it. The Dunce Movement became a rallying cry for a generation written off by traditional society. Youths who felt failed by Jamaica's education system, plagued by poverty, and criminalized before they even had a chance. In tracks like Sidus Freestyle, Fully Dunce, Jamal laid down trap-heavy beats, confessional lyrics, and coded street slang. His music didn't seek approval, it demanded attention. The visuals were shot in real ghettos, not film sets, no actors, no filters, just real youth, real pain, and real consequences. It was Jamaica's first mainstream taste of trap dancehall, and Jamal was its leader. He earned a surprise slot at Freedom Street Concert 2024, where his name appeared alongside veterans like Popcorn and Bounty Killer. He wasn't mainstream yet, but the streets had crowned him. The turning point was Sumfest 2024. Jamal took the stage like a man with nothing to lose, and left with everything to gain. Thousands screamed his lyrics word for word, and the clip of his entrance racked up over 3 million views in 72 hours. His Instagram, @JamalMusic, shot past 100K followers with reposts from influencers and fellow artists like Chronic Law and Briscoe. Diaspora-heavy cities like London, Toronto, and Fort Lauderdale began requesting bookings. But as his visibility increased, so did law enforcement scrutiny. February 2025, following a performance at a Kingston nightclub, Jamal is detained by the JCF's Specialized Operations Division. Police linked him to the so-called Dunce Gang, reportedly operating out of Barrett Town and known for extortion, armed robberies, and cyber fraud schemes. Jamal and 11 others were taken into custody. Inside sources alleged he used music to glorify the lifestyle and possibly recruit. The backlash was swift. Major sponsors pulled out. Headlines painted him as just another Don in disguise. But Jamal's fan base wasn't convinced. To them, it was a classic case of bad man nuh get fair trial. While on bail, Jamal doubled down on his music. He released snippets of a new tape, tentatively titled Rated R for Reality. This project is rumored to dig even deeper into the pain, politics, and paranoia of life in Jamaica's ghettos. Jamal's team has teased a 2026 European tour with interest from independent UK promoters focused on urban Caribbean music. Toronto's Rebel Salute and Miami's Island Vibes Festival have also expressed interest. Though some sponsors walked away, independent brands like Real Dunce Clothing and streetwear shops in Portmore and Montego Bay have ramped up collabs. For some, Jamal is a cautionary tale. Another youth consumed by the very system he challenged. For others, he's a voice of truth, defiant, flawed, but undeniably real. His music helped pioneer the trap-dancehall sound now influencing a generation. His dunce identity gave voice to the voiceless, and his story, win or lose, is already reshaping how Jamaica sees its rebels. Jamal Dunce Man may be controversial, but one thing is certain: he can no longer be ignored.